Hi, I'm Andrea, and I'd like to show you the exercise routine that I use to help control my fibromyalgia. I've actually had friends ask me what I do when I work out, and so I thought it'd be easier to show them than actually write it down. So, I'm obviously not a supermodel, but what my body is it's strong, it's flexible, and it heals really quickly after falls. And for those of us with fibromyalgia, we know that falling is kind of a part of life. When our balance gets knocked off, we tend to fall for what would seem no apparent reason. So it's really great to have a strong body where the muscles know how to repair themselves and get back into shape quickly. The other interesting thing with fibromyalgia is we all know that when we sit for too long or even for a short period of time, our bodies get so stiff that you get up and you're just trying to cross the room, but you look like a tin soldier. And with this exercise routine, I'm able to move about a lot more fluidly and gracefully, which I really appreciate. So this exercise routine is a mixture of ballet, Pilates, stretching, and strength training. I don't do any big jumping, drawing motions because my body doesn't respond well to that anymore. So this is a combination of a lot of different exercise videos and things that I've done in the past, plus my ballet training from when I was younger. And I just find that it really works well for me. And then if you want to work with me, if you would like me to help you develop your own exercise routine that helps with your condition, I am more than happy to do that. All my contact information will be below, and you can check that out, and I would be happy to hear from you. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you can help this into your lifestyle as well, because it would be so much better for you to be able to control your fibromyalgia than to have it control you, which is exactly what I've been able to do with the health changes I've made in diet, exercise, and in my confidence as well. So I hope, again, that you'll enjoy this, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Hi, and welcome to the beginner video. We are going to be starting today with our plies in second. Arms are going to be in second position. You're going to want your heels together and your toes pointing out as far out as is comfortable, because your knees need to go over your toes. You're going to want to be very gentle and very rhythmic with this. Now we're moving into port de bras, and we're in second position with our feet. You got about 2 seconds between each position as you go through. You could do this as many times as you feel comfortable. I think I usually do it about 3 or 4 times. This is going to help limber up your arms, your legs. It's a really great warm-up for your exercise routine. Okay, so now we're going to grab our weights, and we are going to be doing some squats. And when you have your arms up in the T position like this, it really helps to strengthen your upper arms, gives you a better overall workout than just working the arms or legs separately. Again, your knees need to go over your toes. You want you to be hip width apart and your toes facing forward. Now we're doing some lunges. With your weights, you can go for whatever weight level you would like. You can even use water bottles filled with water. Is a great way to start out if you don't have the money to invest in weights. And then just keep increasing them as you can manage. I usually do about 10 of these. But if you can do more, if your arms can handle being out for that long and your legs aren't complaining, then by all means do more. But 10 is a really good place to start at for doing these lunges. Make sure you're in balance, that your knee is dropping straight to the floor. We're going to be moving down to the floor now for the next section of the videos. And so now we're going to be doing some twists, which is a great way to start limbering up and stretching out your body. Oh, and here is Panda coming to say hello. He's my resident supervisor when I'm exercising, and just wants to make sure that I am doing everything correctly And of course, he wants to come and say hello to you too. So it's always great to have your own coach to help you get through everything. So now we're going to get ready for some stretching. And you're going to bring your one leg over to the other side. Make sure your head is pointing in the opposite direction to the leg that you've brought over. And this is going to help stretch out your spine, and you might hear some clicks and things there as your body starts to straighten out a bit. It's really great for your hips as you get that stretch going. And hold it for as long as you can, and try to get your knee down to the floor on the opposite side if you can. The more you do this, the lower you're going to be able to go with your knee, and the better your stretch. But this is really great to start all your stretching. And then bring in your knees whenever you can. That helps to counteract the stretching that you've done. And there we go. Now we are, this is a Pilates move. So you're going to be bringing your legs up as you pump your arms. Now in the beginning, just to get some strength in your core, you might want to just do these simple single leg lifts to start building your strength before you start moving into the double leg lifts, which is what I do in the intermediate and advanced videos. But these are great to get you started. And once your strength is up, then you can put them together into the big stretches. And again, bring in your knees to your chest. That's really great for helping to stretch out all the muscles that you're waking up as you do this. Okay, now we are going to do our ballet reverse butt lifts. So you can also modify this by putting your heels on the floor. You may want to start that first when you're doing these the lifts. And by incorporating the arm movement in there, you're really maximizing and working out all your upper body muscles. These ones are holds. You're going to hold for about 8 seconds in between each. And then bring it down. And again, keep it gentle. If you can't do 10, then do as many as you can, take a breather, and then start again. But for now, you just do what you can, and that would be great. So again, you're holding them for 8 seconds, and you're doing about 10 reps of each of these exercises, or as many as you can manage. And if you don't feel it's enough, if you don't feel like you've exercised enough with those, you can always go up to 12 or 15. But for most of these exercises, it's going to be about 10 reps just to get your body started. And then you can move on to the intermediate videos. Now we're doing crunches. They're not full sit-ups, they're just crunches. Make sure you pull in your tummy when you're doing this. So you want to feel like your belly button is being attached to your backbone when you're coming up. To make sure that you're not hurting your lower back. This is ballet bar, which I learned as a dancer. And this is what all the ballerinas do when they are injured, so that they can keep their legs and muscles all healthy and strong while their body is healing. So they're basically reverse pliés. So you're on your back while you're doing pliés. These are bâtons. So you just, these are with your feet flat, and then you're going to switch out with your toes pointed. And these are a lot harder than they look. So very much, if you you start feeling the burn and you don't feel you can do 10, take a break and then go back into it again. But these are really great for your hips, your legs, and your core as well, because it takes a lot of work to keep your legs up in that position. And with your arms out to the side, again, that really helps. And helps strengthen your arms as well. And always give your body a break by tucking in and pulling your knees to your chest. Now these are your bicycle kicks, and so that's and this one is full sit-ups. The arms really help you get yourself up and down, and when you're moving your arms in that way, you're not going to pull your neck, which is if you keep them just straight in front of you, you could risk hurting your neck. But when you bring them out to the side like that, they're going to help you with your momentum to do the full sit-up. Again, these are harder than they look, so go easy on yourself. If you'll only get a couple in at first, that's great. It's just the fact that you're working out. That's the important thing. Okay, and now we are going to do our arm workout. So we start with planks, and hold your plank for as long as you can. I think for this one, yeah, we only did 10 seconds, but if you can go up to 20, 30, 50, just keep working it up the longer you can hold a plank. And the planks are really awesome. They work out so much of your body. And then your push-ups, go down as far as you can manage. You don't have to have your nose to the floor, but just do what you can manage, and that's what's important. And then you do the reverse hold just to stretch out your arms. Okay, and now we are doing the stair climbers, and that really, this one, the rotation in it really helps pull in the sides, and when you're only doing 10, it goes by really, really quick. By the time I get into the intermediate and advanced, I'm doing about 100 of those. But again, increase your reps as you can manage. These are your side lifts, and again, if you can only go up for a little bit, that's great. Take a break and do them again. 10 seconds isn't very long when you're to do these. Again, these I usually hold for a count of 100 on both sides. And now we're going into the donkey kicks. And you want to try to keep your face looking down, so that your neck is not getting pulled at all in this. And you want to keep your arms straight as well, so that you don't pull anything. But yeah, keeping your face to the ground. I mean, a lot of people want to look at a wall, but don't look at the wall, because then you could end up hurting the vertebrae in the back of your neck. And these, again, if you can do more than 10 per side, that's awesome, because again, over time, we're just going to continue to increase our reps until we get to a level where our body tells us, nope, that's it, no further. Okay, so now we're into our exercises, arm exercises, standing up. These ones, you want to keep your upper arms squeezed to your body as much as you can, and then your motion is just up and back, up and down. And then these ones are the pulses. This is going to help your underarms to strengthen up a bit, not be so flabby. And yeah, these are front and backs, and this really helps strengthen the upper arms as well. these ones are behind your head. My barbells allow me to keep them together. Be careful not to squish your hair between them because that really hurts. And also bend your knees. When you bend your knees, you get a much better workout with this. We want to maximize our time on the exercise. These ones as well really help strengthen your upper body, give you a bit more cardio before the end of our exercise. And these curls, your body's going to be really happy at this point because it knows that you are winding down, because this is one of our last exercises before our cool down. So there you go. You have almost done. So now we're going to start with our stretching, and don't skip the cool down. It is so important. You've just woken up muscles that don't get worked out very often, and you're going to want to give them a chance to stretch out again, or you will have problems later on in the day. Okay, and then behind your head. Again, the lower you can get when you are with your knees bent, the better. And slowly over time, your body's going to want to stand up again, but just get back down into your knees as far as is comfortable, because again, we're not going at this to cause any pain. We're trying to help our body not hurt it. So for this stretch, you want your feet straight forward, and you're trying to get your hands as close to your head as possible. This really helps stretch out your back and your shoulders and your upper arms, and it really feels good. And then the lower stretch, if you can't reach the floor, that's fine. Put your hands on your knees or lower legs, wherever you can reach. This just helps to increase your stretch. And again, if you can go behind you, that's great too. But if not, just keep your hands on your legs. That's really all you're wanting to do, is do this inverted position to help stretch out your back of your legs. Okay, so again, we're reaching out, legs as far apart as you can manage. If you can't reach your toes, you can put your hands wherever you can reach on your legs, whether it's your knees, your shins, your ankles. Just try to increase it over time. This one, we are knees on the floor, elbows on the floor, hands on the floor. We're just getting a deeper stretch. And then you put your hands straight forward, and then let your elbows drop into the floor, and that's going to give you an even better stretch. Again, if you can't manage this, that is totally fine. Just hold the position that you can reach. For this stretch, again, if you can't reach your toes, just reach your hand over to whatever part of your leg you can reach, or even just let it hang. That's fine too. Now we're going nose to your leg, and this is really going to help stretch things out. And the more you do it, the lower down you're going to be able to get. We go to the other side, and just reach. Just put your hand wherever you can reach on your leg, and that's totally fine. And then again, we've got our nose to our knees, if you can reach that, and your hands wherever they are comfortable along your leg. The importance of the exercise and stretching, especially for FM, it can't be minimized. You can't minimize it. It's my day just goes so much better when I've had time to exercise. And if I miss more than 2 or 2 days, 3 days, I'm feeling it. And your body really needs to be able to stretch out the muscles and get moving. So I probably wouldn't go more than 2 days without doing an exercise of some kind. Now these are for the hip flexors. It's something I really need. With my hip dysplasia I was born with, I have one hip that can stretch more than the other. So these ones, we're bouncing, and then we are trying to press. You can use your elbows to press down, but you want to try to use your own leg muscles to pull your knees into the floor as much as you can, and this is going to open up your hip flexors. It's really, really important, and the more you do it, the lower down you're going to be able to get. And then the bounce in between is just to give the muscles a bit of a break as you're doing it. Usually do 3 repetitions of this one, just to make sure everything feels stretched and comfortable. Okay, and then just bouncing the legs out in front of you. You are done. Good job. You've finished the beginning video. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below, or feel free to reach out to me at nopainallgain.ca, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll see you on the next one.